love the fact that when Woody Allen did that Mighty Aphrodite.
I haven't seen that one.
You didn't see that?
Is that Marissa Sorvino?
Yeah.
Or Marissa Tomei?
Yeah, and he uses Sorvino, and he uses the Greek chorus thing in the movie.
How literally do you mean? Is it a group of people all speaking simultaneously?
Yeah.
Really? That's in that movie?
Yeah. Like commenting on the action, like commenting on the action.
Movie.
And
That makes me want to see it.
It's hilarious. It's one of his better, relatively later movies,
Because I stopped.
which include a lot of dubs.
I stopped around 1980. No, I don't know, 85 maybe.
Yeah, I've been checking it out.
I saw a Woody Allen movie that came out about 3 years ago on a plane, sort of accidentally. I was sitting on a plane and I saw it was there.
On a jet plane?
And I thought, I haven't seen a Woody Allen movie in 15, 20 years. And it was terrible. It wasn't even interesting enough to be terrible. It was kind of limp. Just kind of a limp.
And now that she's filming, this is like the most boring part of our
I know.
conversation.
Well, we who knows what might happen. As the cameras roll, the conversation gets to roll.
Okay.
Yes, action. I have a new lover named Jean Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been reading about it on Facebook.
We've been filming on my iPhone.
I watched some of the filming.
He's a little crazy. He is not allowed to be in Porklane
Not
because
allowed.
no.
You mean
Parents
Enal
want-
Krop?
His parents weren't
Enal
allowed.
Krop.
He's not allowed by whom?
His parents?
Well, apparently he's dated quite a few artists in the community,
Okay.
and somebody else in Porklane dated him,
Okay.
and I think he annoys her.
Okay.
Who annoys her? I mean, who?
Well, so Jean Paul, my new lover, I think annoys Liz.
Annoys Liz.
And I don't want to lose Liz because she had a portrait group tonight. But she's been pretty good ever since the party, making it to the meetings,
Honestly, I'm also remembering how I've heard him over in Clark Park having an episode and yelling out like anti-Semitic invective to the.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm a little worried about what his reputation is too, and he told me some of his.
He's got Tourette's
I'm-
syndrome or something.
He says he has trauma. He says he has trauma, and I think he says the wrong things, which really makes him sound racist.
Other days though, he's like, I'm all about John Lennon, peace and love,
Yeah.
Imagine.
I think those are Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Well, Motherless Brooklyn, which is this movie I referred to earlier with Ed Norton and Willem Dafoe,
Oh, right, yeah.
is about a detective who has Tourette's syndrome.
And who plays
And
the
who-
director?
Willem Dafoe.
Who plays the Tourette's?
Yeah, and I want to see it because apparently, and I didn't read the novel either, even though I like Jonathan Letham's novels. But apparently, he just like shouts out the wrong thing, like at the wrong time, including in courtrooms or whatever. Like he'll be talking to the judge and he'll say, motherfucking whatever, whatever people with Tourette's syndromes. Which I don't really know.
I mean, they get different people with Tourette's syndrome say different things.
Yes, they do. I actually was on an elevator one time with a guy who looked like a banker with a briefcase and a suit and a tie, and going up in this elevator in Montreal. And all of a sudden, after like a couple of floors, he his head starts going like this, and he's like saying like all these like wild curses and shit like that, and like twitching. And I figured, that's it.
That's it.
And
That's Montreal.
And I couldn't wait to get, to the 8th floor or wherever it is.
You didn't enjoy it.
No, it was a little too close proximity or whatever. And the guy also was like, I don't know, he wasn't looking at me. He was like standing, like looking at the door. It was just me and him.
Well, look at Peter Beattie. He turned that girl into like demonic possessed, right? Like she has Tourette's.
There are demonic possessions.
Who's
Maybe
Peter
that.
Beattie?
He wrote The Exorcist, didn't
Which is based on a real incident in Bucks.
Something like that.
Which is based on a real incident
Laddie,
in
I
Bucks.
think his name
In
is
Bucks.
Laddie.
he? Okay. Oh, maybe so. Yeah.
In Bucks County. That was based on a real incident in Bucks County.
But in the movie, it's Georgetown.
Yeah. It was somewhere in Bucks County, and it was a little boy as opposed to a little girl. You know, they changed the story around.
Oh, I'm
William
But-
Peter Blatty, that's his name.
But the priest, or one of the priests involved, was the head of a parish in Upper Darby, St.
Oh, really?
Lawrence, St. Lawrence,
Story.
St.
Okay.
Lawrence. Yeah,
Wow.
because he was a trained
Oh wow.
exorcist, this guy, and there aren't too many of them around.
Yeah.
So he got like
There definitely aren't enough.
tapped.
It's hard to find good.
And that girl
Well-
could have used the same line on the priest that you could have used on this banker dude too. Just stare him in the eyes and go, "Do I scare you?"
Julian, put the knife down, Julian. Remember Julian?
Yes.
But whatever the line was.
Who's Julian?
Julian, the kid, one of those possessed kids.
What do you mean one of those?
The Vatican in a movie, but but for real, in actuality, just recently, the Vatican has been sending extra exorcists to the United States.
why
Because-
extra?
The U.S. needs
Because there aren't enough for the
See, but that brings up another question about exorcism. Do we just commit exorcisms on the mentally ill? Is that what that movie was about? Like, I feel like,
Sex cocky now.
yeah.
that you know, that I'm sure that's happened in actuality, you know.
And yet the thing I've heard of, like
Yeah.
the real true people, those rare individuals that really do have true dissociative identity disorder, it might be a better model of like, we're gonna have a big party, bring all your parts together, let's talk.
Right.
Let's like sit at the same table and hang out. Maybe some that don't know each other, get to know some other parts. If there's some that don't really wanna come to the table, that's okay for now, but we're not trying to get rid of anybody. We're just trying to get everybody together.
You could have it in a restaurant, and then the maitre d' could say, "How many will there be for lunch?"
So it's like a demonic being.
Good one.
Right? Like, yeah, what do you do with the demonic altar? I don't know. What do you do?
So, I was thinking when we go to whatever, what I would love to see at the Green Line is, do these, like, do you know, do the people perform here, like music?
At this place?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it here.
Not that I know
It happens
of.
once a month at the coffee market at Sam's.
Satellite, I've seen music at Satellite.
That's
We
true.
used to have music at the other Green Line, but I don't know.
Oh, that's true. They have poetry readings there sometimes. And
I've performed at the other Green Line more than once.
the one on Locust.
Up at Omar's Green Line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my idea in the script that Liz and I are gonna write, I kind of thought maybe I'd get Liz Crick. I kind of thought maybe I would just get on stage with Joel
I know her father.
and like with my flute or something, and like kind of be like in a band kind of thing, but like I don't want like a big part in my movie.
He's very
'Cause
involved.
I
in
want
the
other people acting.
Crick.
But I feel like what we have going for us is filming all our meetings like this. But I think what I need to do next time is edit a couple of these short films, videos together rather than just posting one video. Do you know what I'm saying? Like take a clip from this shot and then another clip on iMovie from another shot and blend it together. Do you like
What do you mean by blend?
now?
You mean superimposed on something?
No, I mean
Just put
I'm
them-
having a little bit of a problem with my iMovie figuring it out, but when I had the old version of iMovie, I could take this video, it's been 10 minutes now about, and maybe just show 5 minutes. Maybe I don't want to include us talking about Jean Paul, right? So I would edit out,
I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do with
yeah, and then
it, with this footage. Footage that's happened so far. You could write a script based on the more interesting elements of
Sure.
the things that people are saying in these
Shoot first,
videos.
then write the script later.
And or you could look at a piece and then write an alternate ending and try just play around with attaching that and see how that.
that's true too. If something interesting happens one night here, let's say something really interesting happens and we conclude this video, but the alternate ending we could
Joel,
do
nothing's
next
gonna-
week.
I agree with Joel, nothing's going to happen.
I was kidding.
No, I don't want
I
to
was
give
kidding when
up.
I said
I don't
nothing's
want to
gonna
give
happen.
up. This
Things
is
will
a
happen.
nice hobby.
Things have happened. Things are happening, and
It's a happening.
it's happening.
Good. I'm glad Joel is coming around.
And you can edit this footage in whatever way you want. You could edit it in a fractured way. You could have 2 minutes of one,
It's
2
called-
minutes of another.
It's
whatever.
called montage.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Okay. All right. Yeah, montage. And
I call it cinema verite.
and there's Russian cutting, for example, which sounds kind of like what you're alluding to. And
How?
Well, it
What
could be
about
edited.
the idea of psychodrama and
I mean,
filming these
Einsteinian
happenings?
montage, of course, has a very
could
particular.
that's where Russian.
So, so really maybe I should just get that book.
I mean, it's got, its origins.
It's all
has
just
a very political.
Play
It's
around
all
with it. Think
fucking
about
head
those
at
frames
this
of
point. Yeah, it
different
is.
characters could be different aspects
But
of
each filmmaker.
you, your
Each
psyche,
new
for
filmmaker
example,
reads
is
the
one
script.
approach. Another approach is to revisit multiple times a certain scenario or scene and then do it each time a different way, make interventions and re-script it and see how that feels.
Broccoli, where's Aubrey? She'd be so happy. She loves you.
Broccoli.
It's so
But normally it's spinach.
Broccoli.
It's so
Broccoli.
green.
Broccoli. Sometimes it's spinach, sometimes it's broccoli. When it's broccoli, it's like a date.
Oh, it's a date? Aw, are those flowers? Very nice.
He brought a prop. I can't believe
I just had a whole conversation about
Sit-
props
sit-
with somebody
sit.
recently.
I think he would have
it. He's thinking ahead.
I'm thinking of broccoli. I'm gonna brock around block tonight.
when the clock strikes. Radish,
We know you got
And
plans for that
beets
broccoli.
and carrots. Spinach too. Let's
Stay away from my
Even-
what's
florets.
going with you?
Even broccoli has feelings.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I can tell.
Do you know that when you cut the broccoli, it change it initiates a whole chemical process, and the broccoli makes itself more bitter because it
Because it's
doesn't.
upset.
Yes, because it doesn't want to be eaten.
Yeah.
No, this is true.
No, it's-
And those bitter
Sure
chemicals are what make it really good health, health-wise.
So the broccoli's
So
misery
it's
is
cured.
our its own
Benefit.
thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna go wash it. Does it like being washed?
But the broccoli thinks, you know, not being that smart, the broccoli thinks that you're a bug or something like that. And
I'm a
like,
pest.
And that the bug or a bird perhaps will taste it and say like, oh, that's too bitter, you know, I'm not gonna eat.
I'm loving this broccoli footage. Okay, it says 3 minutes, I'm gonna press cut right now. Okay, it's recording, yeah?
Right now.
Yeah.
Why don't you just film me, and then when the other people come in, don't tell them that it's on, and I won't tell them that it's on. We'll
Okay.
see what happens, and then they'll be really angry in a few weeks,
I know.
and they'll be angry with us.
Yeah.
Don't tell Joe though.
Joe, we are recording. But Joe's off camera.
But everything you say
It's being recorded.
is being recorded. Be very careful what you say. It's important to be careful
But
what
when I
you
was
say.
14, I had a hemorrhoid. It was very painful.
You know, if I had a hemorrhoid, I'd hemorrhoid in the morning. I'd hemorrhoid in the evening, all over my glands.
This is deep.
It's disgusting. You had one Can you have one? What I think hemorrhoids is a verb. Is a what do you call it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What is that word? A plural noun, I think. Right? Can you have one?
Hemorrhoid? I feel like roid is like singular. It'd be like hemorrhoids.
But nobody says he had hemorrhoid. They say he had hemorrhoids, which makes me think that you can't. There's no such thing. You can't have just one. You know, hemorrhoids are like potato chips. You can't have just one.
No.
I hate potato chips.
I can't-
Almost as much as I hate hemorrhoids.
Almost.
Almost. And you know, I really don't like sticking potato chips up my ass either. Too salty.
I know.
That's part of why I don't like them. I don't like salt. I don't
I-
like salt. I'm the only human being I've ever met that doesn't like salt. I don't know where the other salt haters are, but I would like to meet them and embrace
I'm sure I'm
them.
part of the Illuminati.
You think I'm the only one on Earth? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's probably part of the Illuminati.
Really? Illuminati salty? Salty? Why, I'm not an Illuminati or an Illuminato.
I mean,
Would one be an Illuminato? If one hemorrhoid is a hemorrhoid, how many Illuminati is one?
it sounds like an IQ test. How many Illuminatis are hemorrhoids?
How many Illuminatis does it take to get a hemorrhoid? How many hemorrhoids does it take to infect an Illuminato? I think it would be an Illuminato.
Illuminato?
Yes, if you take one from the group.
Illuminiscent?
What's that? Illuminiscent?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the quality of being a member of the Illuminati?
Yes.
How are you feeling today?
Illuminiscent.
A little illuminiscent. I'm proficient. I'm a proficient illuminiscent. No, that's not. Well, that would be a noun, wouldn't it?
I sent my father the video of you eating broccoli.
Does your father like broccoli?
I've been seeing my dad just to include him, you know,
Broccoli, it has to be
bond
plural.
with him. And And he
You
was
know you're
like,
being recorded.
that was wild.
What was wild?
That's what my father said about you eating broccoli. He's like, yeah, that was wild.
Seems pretty tame to me. I do it every damn day, pretty much.
Yeah, so you're
Well, I
a
would say
vegan?
5 days out of the week. What?
You're a vegan?
No.
This, there's this little box that's around your
Heart?
face, and I've never
Face?
seen it before when I've been
Never seen this
recording.
box around my head before?
It's an auto-focusing feature on his face. When you play it back, just make sure the image clear on his face.
Oh, you
it
know
will
about
be
this stuff.
clear.
What's that?
You know about stuff?
I don't.
I mean, this stuff?
No.
What do you mean, no? You know something that I don't know about this stuff,
No.
which
I
makes
mean,
me
it's just
think
like it's a feature like you know on phones on you like hit and like it'll put a box around people's face like makes it chat so make sure it's more sharp and clear.
let me see. I'm not sure I want to box
I
around
just,
my
I
face.
don't know. I've been filming everything on auto because I don't know how to use my
Illuminati?
camera. So I just don't know how to get rid of this box. But I guess it's a good thing because it's focusing on your face.
I mean, I guess that couldn't
No, I'm
be
feeling
bad.
kind of risky. I think I'm gonna try a fried fish sandwich from the Chinese shop.
I didn't really see me those.
Yeah, dude. I saw a couple people come in and get fried fish sandwiches. So they're the best out here in West Philly. So.
From the Peking.
Yeah.
Wow, we were so wasted last night that we just pigged out on Chinese. Well, I was wasted.
You pigged out on Chinese?
Food.
Was there any pig in the Chinese food?
No, we got.
I like it when people pig out on pig.
Cannibalism.
I guess they're not coming in. We can't do our
Why are
experiment.
they coming in?
It's because they're privy to the experiment.
They're what?
It's already been foiled.
No, it doesn't have to be. There's plenty of time.
Yeah, we have 15 minutes left on this clip.
That's fine.
That's not a lot of time. It's not a lot of time. I don't think they're going to be back. Should I bring them in?
Well,
Rein them in?
I want to see how.
No.
I'm going to go get them.
I'm gonna order a fried fish sandwich.
You feeling lucky? Is everything okay?
I'm just trying to figure out
I'm really
how to
getting into
use this.
my low voice tonight.
Okay.
Did you notice I was speaking in a low voice?
Yes.
Oh, here they come.
Is she shooting you without your permission?
That's a big
Maybe you should come outside with
Porklane
us.
thing.
Well, see, so this whole thing is going to be a failure. I was saying that we were going to have the camera on, and when you two came in, we weren't going to tell you that it was on, and just have it film everybody in the room.
That's not natural.
It's unnatural.
It's really natural. if you
It's
don't know.
very natural.
If you don't know, that's when you'll be natural.
I do my best acting when I know.
Well, this is not acting.
Well, we're trying to be Joel's the anti-actor in the group.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be an actor.
I just want to perform for the camera.
Joel, you are an awesome actor. You are.
When did you ever see me act?
Huh?
When have you ever seen me act?
I'm seeing you act now.
Well, it's sort of true. It's sort of true. Oh, this is a great shot. This would be such a good shot.
Oh, she's not filming, thank God.
She's not, but that would be because his face and head and like this part of him is right framed in the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looked good.
Yes, I can't see that on a tripod. What do you think about
see
this
what on a
tripod?
tripod?
I mean, I'm moving it. It's definitely still, but it's a little jerky when I try to move
jerky?
it.
Like beef or chicken or turkey?
No.
Valid question.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
What are you
Joe.
doing?
Okay.
He hasn't
Sorry.
signed the waiver.
That's true.
Okay, you're right. He's
Wait a
not
minute, I haven't
even.
signed the
He's
waiver
not
either.
even supposed to be here.
He's not even an anal cropper.
He sends memes in the message board.
Mean memes.
No, dude.
His memes are mean.
I'm there for comic relief only.
Well, what do you think the rest of us are here for? Wait a minute, if everybody's here for comic relief, what is the
We need
relief
someone
from?
We need someone to be serious, you know?
Who's gonna be?
We need someone to be serious, then.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We have to invite Tim Dunn back and have him shit all over us.
Oh!
You know you're on tape.
That's fine.
You heard it here first.
I heard it. You know what this one is gonna be? This one.
Dumb.
Well, I think I want to. What I haven't figured out yet on the computer is how to take like a 20-minute clip, but cut it.
Expose it to the world in all its glory from beginning to end without any deletions or editing.
Well, I want to edit. I haven't figured out how to edit.
Everything is so good.
Well, like,
Alright, I'm off to get food.
all right.
Are you
Like
still going
Joe
with the
wouldn't
fried
want
fish
us to see his face.
Good luck. Are you gonna bring it back and eat it here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
So
just
we'll be able to
realized
see what
something.
happens.
I just realized something, Joel.
What did you realize? Oh, you mean you can be in this?
Wait, don't leave me.
Should I
Don't knock the camera.
don't leave me?
Huh?
Who are you talking to? Don't leave me.
I need to get something to eat.
Oh.
Do you want to order it ahead of time? Because I got mine ahead of time.
Yeah. How do I do that? I don't even know where you're going.
It's 1 block away.
All right, let me just walk with you.
What's that?
Let me just walk with you.
All right, cool.
Let me walk with you,
I'll walk with you.
sweet Jesus.
Oh, here's another person singing about Jesus.
Who else is singing about Jesus?
Jean Paul. He just always.
Jean-Paul aime beaucoup le Jésus. Jésus?
I feel a little bad that he can't be a part of this.
Can't?
Liz doesn't like him.
Does anyone else?
Probably not.
I don't know. You know what they
Who
say.
will buy this beautiful morning? I'm so hot, I wish I could fly. Sorry. Wait, are you filming?
Yes.
Of course. Always.
Me oh my.
Are you drinking whiskey?
No. What?
Oh, it's fine.
Wine ski? Why are you looking at her?
What are you accusing me of?
I don't know.
Aaron
I smell.
Stobel.
I smell some really hard alcohol.
Alright.
She's smelling you hard.
She always does. She slept on my couch last night so she could smell my hard. Did you?
No.
I'm just kidding. She slept over. I was really felt privileged that you slept on the couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she stayed over almost all night until the morning.
I did. 8:30 I got up and I was so sick and then I slept till 4. But I did.
Here?
No,
No,
at
she
home.
went home.
But I woke up
Thank
at
God.
2 to charge the battery on the camera.
You woke up in order to charge the battery on the
Yeah,
camera?
because I was paranoid that the battery was gonna be dead.
Me oh my.
I don't want to lose you.
Alice and I used to sing that a lot. We have a lot of
You
videos.
sing it every time I see you.
You know
Is
what?
it a real song?
You know what?
Why you?
You know
why?
what?
Why
You know
are
what?
you
No,
interpreting that?
I'm
Why are you
upset.
interpreting
I'm
that as some
upset.
sort of a complaint?
I'm upset.
You're interpreting that as a complaint. I don't understand.
He was just
I'm just
noting. He
noting
was
it.
just being
Just noting.
observant.
I'm just being your
No.
servant. I'm being your servant.
Noting means
Noting means sometimes noting means doting.
Did you figure out how your record player works yet?
yeah, we will do that. Just our favorite song. I will play a record though. I couldn't get that whole
Who
thing
will
to turn.
buy?
This is a CD.
Oh, I've heard about those.
I have 3 of them in here. whoa. It's really good.
Where did you get this music
It's a burnt CD from 2006. My ex-husband and me. I found it.
Oh yeah, we were listening to it last night.
from? What is it?
I don't.
You don't know the person?
This